What is going on, you guys? And with the end of the year fast approaching, it is now, of course, time to look forward to next year in the world of horror movies. So, here are my top 10 most anticipated horror movies for 2025. And let's get started. Coming in at my number 10 for me, it's going to be The Conjuring Last Rites. Now, if you guys don't know me, I have kind of started to get a little bit more into movies like The Conjuring and Insidious over the last few years. Um, However, the reason why Conjuring Last Rites is this low is because I'm not really a fan that I'm still not that big of a fan of the whole haunted house side of horror. Ghost haunted house. That stuff. So that's of course why it is this low. However, I'm still looking forward to it. Of course, you of course have Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, of course, returning to the Conjuring franchise. So that's really great to hear. And um, and, now of course. And of course, I don't think James Wan is gonna direct this one. Of course, he didn't direct the third Conjuring movie, as we saw, and they let that guy do the Nun too, which I thought was a little definitely better than the first Nun. So yeah, Conjuring 4 Last Rites comes in at my number 10. Coming in at my number 9 for me is going to be Final Destination 6 Bloodlines. Now, I have enjoyed the Final Destination movies for sure. Um, I of course love all of the wacky and crazy deaths that happen in the movie. Um, like obviously like with the roller coaster and with Final Destination 6 Bloodlines, it is said that 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 apparently it'll be on um, that apparently the opening death of the movie will pretty much be like a restaurant high rise building. So that's gonna be pretty cool to see. Um, uh, of course, you have a lot of the a creative team, of course, returning fro- from some of the other Final Destination movies. So that's really great to hear. And so yeah, guys. Final Destination 6 Bloodlines is my number 9. Number 8 for me, Pinocchio. Pinocchio Unstrung. Now, if you were to tell me a year ago that a Pinocchio movie would have been my number 8 on my list, I would have, been like, meh, because obviously the first Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie sucked me. Sucked like a lot. Of course, the sequel, of course, was definitely better, and now I am definitely a little bit more intrigued as to what is going on with this whole Poohniverse. And so and of course the first look that we got last week was a really great first look, and Robert England is apparently going to be voicing the cricket, and you have on the uh, and you have David Brake, who is going to be playing Geppetto in this Pinocchio horror movie. Um, Still not sure though on what exactly the plot is going to be. Like is he going to be going around killing adults and stuff? We don't know. But yeah, though Pinocchio Unstrung, my number 8. 7, The Black Phone 2. Now, I really did enjoy the first Black Phone when it came out back in 2022. Such a great story, and such a great story about this kid that gets kidnapped by this serial killer, and the ghosts of the previous kids that this guy has killed are of course calling him through this phone, um, pretty much helping out the kid to escape so that he doesn't end up like these ghost kids. So yeah, Black Phone 2, I had to put it on this list. And it is said that um it is said that even though the grabber is pretty much was pretty much got killed at the end of the first movie, it is said that in the sequel he will pretty much come back. So that's really that's really cool to hear. And I of course can't wait to see more of what's gonna happen in the second Black Phone movie. And so yeah, it's my number 7. 6 6, The Wolfman. Now this is this high up on my list because of Leigh Whannell. He of course did Insidious Chapter 3. He did Upgrade, which is an action movie that I really enjoyed, and he did The New Invisible Man from 2020. And the trailers looked really, really promising. Pretty much, it's about this werewolf that's pretty much gonna attack this family, and apparently the dad's the one that gets bitten, and he's gonna be the one that's gonna transform into the werewolf. So heck yeah, good old fashioned, werewolf movie. Hell yeah, count me in. 5, Megan 2.0. Now, of course, you guys knew that this one would be up here on my list because I really did enjoy the first Megan movie that released at the very beginning of last year. Yes, even though it was PG-13, there was no blood or gore when it came to the kills. It was still a very well effective PG-13 horror movie. And of course, everybody, pretty much everyone from the first movie is going to be returning. And the plot right now, it's still rumored at this moment, but it's said that the plot out of the movie is pretty much going to be about it's said that the plot in the movie is pretty much going to be about this rival doll named Amelia, and so of course Megan, it's pretty much going to go like Terminator 2 to where she's pretty much gonna go turn good in the movie and go up against this evil robot. And so hell yeah, definitely count me in. Megan 2, I am very excited for. Number 4, I Know What You Did Last Summer Legacy sequel. Now, yes, this one is of course number 4 because of course I've seen of course I of course have seen the first few the first 2 I Know What You Did Last Summer movies, and I didn't even bother with the third one because of how garbage everyone says it is. But still, a really great horror franchise. And so with this new I Know What You Did Last Summer, of course, it's going to be a legacy sequel. Of course, obviously something like Halloween 2018. Of course, you have Freddie Prinze Jr., who was in the original I Know What You Did Last Summer, returned for this new one. And so I really am looking forward to this. Now I have and so number 4 for me, new I Know What You Did Last Summer. 3, now this isn't really horror, however, it's still going on this list, and that is Scary Movie 6. Yes, because even though this is more comedy than horror, it still parodies horror movies. Therefore, it is still going on this list. Now the Wayans brothers, who of course did the first 2 Scary movies, are returning for this new one, which is a really great thing to hear, and hopefully brings back, the parody movies, because obviously, and of course now that horror has of course been doing really, really well over these past few years, of course they would want to bring this franchise back, and hopefully it doesn't offend anybody, hopefully, because obviously with comedy movies nowadays, we're at the point now to where so many people are so just desensitized with all of the too far jokes. Like no, when it's supposed to go there, that's the beauty of it being funny. And so hopefully this new Scary Movie can get back to that and get back to what made the first two Scary Movies really great. So yeah, Scary Movie 6 for me comes in my number 3. Number 2, now this is of course one that we had a trailer for last week, but Heart Eyes. This is of course a Blumhouse. No, I mean not Blumhouse, but this is of course a new horror comedy where the killer in the movie is pretty much going to be wearing this heart face mask. Yeah, literally the heart face emoji, but as a mask. And so, yeah, of course, we got the teaser for it last week. Now, with it being a horror comedy, there was absolutely zero comedy within that teaser. It definitely did lean more into the horror side of it. But hey, I'm good with that, because obviously I'm a horror-focused channel. So, yeah, new horror comedy coming out on Valentine's Day. Count me in. However, for me, coming in at my number 1 for me is going to be, let me see, number 1. Now I know this is an oddball, but Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, I have never really played a single. Now, the only reason that I know about Five Nights at Freddy's is obviously because of the videos that I've seen on YouTube with people talking about the games. However, of course, I've never really actually played the games, so yeah, the first movie was definitely tame. Again, PG-13 horror movie. However, still though, it was still it was definitely a bit of a mixed bag, even though it did make a lot of money. So of course, you knew that a sequel would be coming. Hopefully Matthew Lillard returns as William Afton. And obviously with him, and hopefully and of course we know that all the animatronics are going to return of course, Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, Chica, and hopefully the Springtrap suit returns, because, and I do think that Josh Hartnett's character of Mike from the first movie is probably also going to return as well. And so, yeah, might be an oddball, but for me, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 comes in at my number 1. Well, that is pretty much it, guys, for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think about this video down below in the comment section. What are some of your guys' most anticipated horror movies of 2025? Let me know what you guys think about my list, and please put your list down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe as always for more videos. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload brand new videos and brand new live streams. And as always, guys, keep on slashing and keep on watching horror movies.